in memory of Pete. Hello guys, how's it going? It's me, Big Pezza, back on another motorbike ride, and I've brought out this Honda C65, which I haven't actually been, it's been out a few times, but just not been on video because I've just taken it out. I went on, you know, a nice 50-mile ride the other day on it, and I loved that, it was great. Fantastic. If anyone's wondering why it's quite loud at the moment, because I'm revving the tits off of it. Project bikes are never finished, the seat is still not done, the wing mirror is looking good. Oh, and behind me in my wing mirrors I have Mr. Fish. Maximum velocity now, pretty much. But I'm sort of keeping up the traffic, so that's not too bad. Oh, it's actually quite nice in the shade actually. I'm wearing my mesh jacket today because it's actually hot enough to bring out the mesh. And normally I ride my high-vis jacket all year round, but as it's 31 degrees today, or will be, high 30s, I bring out this jacket, which I don't normally wear that much because it takes a lot for me to get, I mean, yeah, I do get hot on a bike, but not to a point where I'm uncomfortably hot. And today I think would be one of those days where I'd be uncomfortably hot. And I'm glad I'm not on the VFR or a big bike or something like that, because of all the heat coming off the bike as well. So, to be honest, to see a cub is much better. There's no heat coming from the engine. I could take the leg shield if I wanted extra ventilation, I guess. Actually, the CT would have been better today, with there's more ventilation on that. Oh, it's warm when you stop though. I like the Honda C65 a lot, but I think I might change the I'd change the engine round later on. I mean, I do like the engine. The engine's pretty good that's in it at the moment, but I want to change the sprockets. So I want to have a larger front sprocket, because at the moment I can pretty much keep this bike in the highest gear, which I think is third. Is it third on this gearbox? And then just cruise around like that. So yeah, lots of little things that need to be done on this. Yeah, I've got Mr. Fish behind me on the C125, the newer one. And well, we'll park the bikes up later and you can see a size comparison between the two. Because they are, I mean, this is the 1960s. So there's a silly law that's going to come out soon. Well, okay, I'm not sure about if it's silly or not. So the road we're on now is a national speed limit. Which means you can go 60 miles an hour. I'm doing about 35, and even I wouldn't want to go much faster than this, to be honest. Because it's a single track road, you don't know what's coming the other way. Could be a horse, could be a cyclist, whatever. So yeah, technically you can go 60. I mean, that's silly in certain ways to go that fast. But you know, it's each for his own, and having that, like, I don't need to check my speed, I just need to check what's in front of me, and, well, you know, just check my mirror every now and then. That, I don't need to look down at my speed, don't need to check it or whatever, I don't need to worry about it, because I'm never going to hit it, even if I was on a sports bike or whatever. As the type of rider I am, I know that I'm never going to hit it, I don't need to watch my speed. I'd probably cruise along here, maybe about 40 on a sports bike maybe. I'm going just under 40 now, so it's not that bad. But what they're doing in Surrey, which isn't too far away from me, and lots of other parts of the countries, they're going to get rid of this, nationals, and put it to 30. So roads like this will be 30, which I think is a bit, I don't know. I can understand why they've done it, but at the same time, no, there's not really much, like, to put all the signs up saying 30 everywhere. I mean, a lot of these country roads are, you know, can be straight and boring. Oh, this is bumpy. And, you know, you can get a speed up. Oh no, road closed ahead. Okay, then I guess we go this way then. Oh well, I guess we're going this way then. Not the way I wanted to go, but whatever. Right then, back on track. I can relax again. I don't like that when you get detoured around the road. Ooh. No, back into the Nationals. I wouldn't want to go Nationals down here. The suspension on this bike is tiny. C90 suspension is bigger. So, yeah, very bumpy road this is. Now it's one of those things today where I hope I've put enough suntan on. I hope I have. I definitely like going down these roads better in the summer because you have all the shade at least, which is nice. In the winter these roads aren't so nice because they're covered in ice, so I wouldn't want to go down these in the winter so much. Annoyingly, I've lost my Honda badge on this bike again. Well, I mean, it didn't come with one, so I printed one off, didn't I, with my 3D printer. Pretty cool. I put it on there and it's vibrated loose. I didn't put very good screws on and stuff, so I can just readjust it though. Almost took off then. The front wheel came off the ground just a little bit then. Now I've got a couple of camping trips this year. Well, there's one or two. I'm not sure which bike I'm going to take. I haven't decided, because I could even take this one, but I don't have a rack for it. Well, I could get a hold of a rack if I really wanted to. Or I could just put a massive backpack on and kill my back for a day. A day's ride down there, isn't it? Nah, I don't really want to do my back in. Why take that bike when I could take a CT, which is a nice big rear rack? Why even take the CT when I've got a BMW that's huge? That'd be much more comfortable. Why not take the BMW when I could take a new really smooth VFR? Because it's not fun. It's always fun, or more of a challenge, shall we say. It's more fun for you guys to watch me on a smaller bike, I think, struggle, than have a big bike and just easily do everything. Or off-road, watch me struggle with a big bike, then go with a simple bike off-road. I'm not lost, it's just because it's taking me a lot longer to get down this road than normal. So I think I've missed the turning, but I don't think the turning's come up yet. That's the problem when you're on a small bike. I always do this. Going fast enough that the bugs are getting inside my helmet, because I'm not going quick enough, so the bugs are hitting my helmet, not dying. Problem is I've got no fuel gauge on this bike. I don't have a reserve tap, so I think I've done 16 miles since I last filled up. I think it was about that. I want to go to that way, Penfield. Oh. Da, 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 da. Yep, got confused then with which bike I was on, because the gears work traditional on, they're down, 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 and my CT is back back, back, back. Whereas my BMW is 1 down, 4 up. VFR is 1 down, 5 up. Forgot what bike I was on again. Shouldn't talk about other bikes when I'm on this bike, otherwise I might think I'm on the wrong bike. Now we're past some cyclists, nice breeze through the jackets a little bit. I've ridden in much hotter conditions, by the way, so the thing is you acclimatise to it, so but it still gets very hot on a bike, even if it is even if you do acclimatise a bit to it. So I acclimatise to 30 okay, but 40 no. 42 degrees, anything like that, beyond 40 is a bit very uncomfortable, especially on the bike. I think when I was in Albania it was like it was mid 40s and everything was on fire, so it was really, really hot. It was. I was wearing pretty much the gear I'm wearing now. Different helmet, more of an open, well, off-road lid pretty much. And yeah, that was hot. It's so hot, in fact, you actually want to keep all your vents and stuff closed, because it's like riding in a giant hairdryer. So it is quite hot doing that. I don't recommend that at all. Also that, I don't know what tunnel it is, the one that connects, I can't remember the name of the tunnel, Mont Blanc or something, I don't know, it's the one that connects France to Italy at the bottom of France, and it is, yeah, I think it's quite expensive to use, and yeah, you have to use it if you want to get through quickly. You don't have to use it, and it's so hot in there. There's not a lot of ventilation, it's just so hot in there. If you're in a car and you've got air conditioning, you're alright, but on a bike it's so hot in there. It's like, yeah, an oven. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 do, 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 do.
Side standing.
Hmm?
You've got a side stand.
What, your bike doesn't have a side stand?
No.
Is it an optional extra, is it?
Huh?
Is it an extra?
Alexa.
No, it's an extra, isn't it? You have to pay an extra.
You can get it in this country, you have to get it from Japan.
Oh, because I've seen a lot of them with them, so...
Yeah. I should get them because it means you have to park in normal upright places.
Oh. I think 40 miles an hour is its top speed, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's about 42?
So probably 40 realistically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if I change the front sprocket over, it would be much better.
It's got acceleration though.
Oh yeah, it's got torque.
Same as this. Or
Oh, it's got
more than
torque.
this, I'd say.
Yeah, it's quite torquey.
Yeah, I noticed that pulling away.
Yeah, it pulls away really well, but if I put the front sprocket on, that would be much better, that would. Whew. Look how small it is though compared to your one.
I know, you don't realise.
It's like, because that's the original.
It's like the new Mini, isn't it?
That's the original. Yeah, I suppose you got the Mini, isn't it? Yeah, the new Mini.
Yeah.
Might be a nice bit of a. It might be a bit chilly though up top on Devil's Dyke.
So I've got waterproofs in there.
Oh, that's all right then. I have to bring a blanket. I should have brought a blanket with me. Right, so that was a nice little coffee and catch up. Haven't spoken to Mr. Fish in person for quite some time. Do not want to throw bottles of water at me, please. Thank you very much. Might be an idea. And we're going to go to up to Devil's Dyke, I think. For the lols. For the gram. The jacket I'm wearing, if anyone's interested, is an Armour. You know, that weird Armour brand, which I bought before was owned by Oxford, so I can't count on their quality now, but at least I know this jacket is not waterproof. Did you know when it gets so hot, you know, you don't really notice on big bikes, but on small bikes you can notice it, you actually lose power because the petrol gets warm. So apparently when petrol is warm or gets a certain temperature, it becomes less efficient or something, so you don't get as good burn, so you actually lose power. So it feels like we're down on power, commonly felt on 50cc's or 90s. But it's one of those things where it's not going to harm the engine or anything, you just lack on power. Which is why sometimes if you've been out for a long ride on a small bike and you suddenly feel it's lacking a bit of power, especially in the hot weather, it could be because of that. Ooh, what happened there? That's a seagull, I think. There was a seagull, remnants of it. My goodness, what a mess. We're up in here a weekday, so it should be nice and empty. Oh, there is an ice cream van. Ice cream van. Doesn't even look like. My goodness. Oh, it's not a bad view. I thought there'd be a bit of wind though. Still. Dead air. Dead air.
This would do as my garden.
Your keys, mate, are on the floor behind you. We've gone off down the road.
If I'd have turned the bike off at the petrol station, I wouldn't start it again.
Wow, and then you'd be like, where's my keys?
Yeah.
Up here.
Well, I've ridden for miles with them in the back box before. Because when you've got it open, it locks them in the back box. And I've ridden all the way from work to home. There you go, that's lucky.
I hate keyless then.
Appreciate that. Worth the ice cream, that was.
Right then, I think we're going to go home, so probably going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, whatever. And I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye. Come loose.
Hold it. Yeah,
Hmm?
You ain't got a clutch.
I've lost a nut.
You ain't got a clutch, you can just hold it and use it.
It could easily come out. It's bumpy, isn't it? Some of these.
It is, yeah.
Everything's falling apart on my bike. Jeez.
Not like something to fall off your bike.
I better 3D print a new nut then for that.